I do feel like Keys is very welcoming and safe space, and I think that the student body is very much, we're all on the same wavelength. But it was around like Lent term in my first year that some people started saying to me from other colleges that Keys has a bad rep. And I was so unaware of this, and I didn't really know why, because I'd never experienced this so-called bad rep from inside Keys. So, for example, my friend from Pembroke came around for dinner last night, and she's the first person who awakened me to this bad reputation idea. And she was sitting around with my friends in my kitchen, and she was like, "This the whole bad rep is ridiculous. I don't know why I believed the stereotype when I first heard it, because everything that you've shown me since has proved it wrong." So.
What I found particularly about the arts college, and this is why I actually applied to Homerton, is where I live in London, it's so busy. You have construction everywhere. You have so many tourists. That's why I chose Homerton. It's further out. It's more peaceful, less tourists. We have an orchard on site that, in the summer I can go and read with. We're so far out that, say you want to go to town, it's quite you might need to plan it. It's only a 10-minute cycle. But, at our hall, you'll probably see most of your friends there pretty much every day. That's where we study, that's where we work. So I think there's actually more of a bubble in Homerton. But I think that's a good thing. That's what you want. You want to have a tight-knit community like that, where you all grow as people.
Well, I think I got lucky. I applied to a college which I feel to be more welcoming than most, even though it has its fair share of, strange interactions with the public sphere and things like that. It certainly is welcoming, at least as far as I interact with the fellows, as far as I interact with staff, with other students. But then again, it helps that I have a lovely tutor, and it helps that I have a lovely DOS, and it helps that all the staff I come into contact with all the staff with whom I come into contact are really great. But for example, I know people with terrible tutors, and I know people with horrible DOSes who never respond to emails. I find my college to be a really, really welcoming place, but I don't know if I'd say the institution of a Cambridge college or an Oxford college is inherently a welcoming place. I'd say, honestly, I think I got quite lucky.
I think that Cambridge students definitely feel the need to make assumptions about people and label people based on their colleges, their course, their hobbies. And that's something that I think we should stop doing, because it's not normal. At any other university, people, the first thing you ask someone isn't, colleges don't exist, so they're not going to be like, what college do you go to? They're going to be like, where are you from?